Hey everybody, how's it going? Hope you guys are having a good day today. I have to do a 1,000-hour service on my Kubota KX040-4 here. So I just figured I'd make a quick how-to video and help somebody out. Maybe somebody can get some use out of this. Let's get to it. 1,000-hour service on the Kubota KX040. Changing out the inner and outer air filters first. Alright. Got that done. On to the next. Now they want to change out this filler neck filter.
Nice and empty. I emptied everything.
Alright, next we're going to change out the fuel filter element. Alright, got that done. Alright, now we're going to change out the 2 cabin air filters. These go right here behind the seat. That guy forward. Those are pretty gnarly looking. Much better. Next, gotta drain this water separator. Be careful not to break the plastic cap. There we go. It's coming off now. Had to undo this clip in the drain. Every day now. They're spinning up. There we go. That's down. I'll just let that sit right there. Take this filter out of here. There we go.
That's bigger. You gave me the wrong one.
Gave me the wrong one. Awesome. Alright, now you change the oil filter down in here. They gave me the wrong water separator filter, so I'll have to come back to that. So put the old dirty one back in. Fucking bullshit. Florida Coast, Kubota, and Mims. When Carson was the parts manager there, I never got the wrong parts. Never had this bullshit downtime that I'm gonna have to go through now. Appreciate that, guys. Drain the engine oil. The plug is right down here. It's gonna be a 7/8 socket. Drain plug back in. Alright, so now we just put some engine oil, 5.25 quarts, 1540. Check the level here. You fill a little more. Good to go. Oil's good. Now we'll go ahead and start it up, let the oil filter fill with oil, and then check the level one more time. Okay, crank it up. .998 hours.
Good, nice and dry.
Shut it off.
Separator right
This
there.
level here, guys. Oh, a little low, so we're gonna go ahead and add. Alright guys, so we were a little bit low on oil. Go ahead and throw a little more in down the chute. And we'll check it. There we go, it looks a lot better. A little just past halfway. We're good to go. So next, we got to change our belts for the AC. We're going to take this guard off, 15 millimeter. I gotta loosen up the pinch bolt first. Now I can loosen up that tensioner. Alright, now you got to get inside of there. Break this 17 millimeter bolt free. It's the last one that's holding tension on her. Slide that, there she goes. I should be able to slide this belt on off. Maybe get a little more pull. Alrighty, there we go. Now she's moving. There we go. Slide that girl on off of there. Get her hand back. Goes around that pulley, that pulley. Alrighty. Feed her around the fan. That's gonna be the fun part. Feed this guy around the fan. There she is. Alright. It's the old one. New one. Set that there for a second. We also got a new alternator belt. Loosen that up a little bit more. Got one more tensioner bolt right here. It's going to be a 14 millimeter. Now she's loose. That'll slide in. You can slide this belt off. Go ahead and slide this over the fan as well. There she goes. Old belt. New alternator belt. There's your part number. We're just going to work this back around the fan the same way we got it off. Alright, there she goes. That is going inside of the bottom pulley. There we are. Very quick pull. Make sure we're set. Snug these bolts back up a little bit. I'm not tightening them all the way yet, just kind of getting my place here. We're going to take the next belt, do the same thing, feed it around the fan blades. Alright, that's around the fan. Now we got to get it on this pulley all the way back here in the back. Good. Okay. Now we got to go down around the outside of the big pulley. Okay, good. Now we're going to come around the AC pulley. Roll that forward a bit. There we go. Alright, so we're around everything how we need to be. So we'll go ahead and pull this alternator forward. Give her a quick snug. Now we're gonna screw our tensioner pulley back in. Alright guys, we just tightened down this tensioner bolt, tightened down the lock nut. AC belt's nice and snug. So now we need to get our 17 just on. Now we need to get all the way in here again. Tighten this 17 down. And when you tighten this, you want to tighten it real good, because that AC belt takes a lot of tension. Alright, let's get there. Next we're going to tighten up these alternator bolts. I got an extra hand in here to snug that up for me. Tighten this up. I'll tighten up the bottom one real quick. Hang on. Bottom one stuck. Alright guys, belts are done. A new fuel filter from Kubota because they gave me the wrong one. And now we got to put this shield back on. And this are basically just so if your belt happens to snap, it won't just go breaking everything in here, your door, your other hoses and wires. It's always preferred to use a torque wrench. It's definitely recommended for most things, but this isn't really going to matter that much. So we'll just German spec it, make it good and tight, call it a day. Alright, now before I change this hydraulic filter, I like to give my machine a good rinse down, get all the dust and grime that has built up on it, clean the belly out. You just definitely want to get everything off here so nothing falls down into your tank. We're going to disassemble these hoses and get them out the way. We will take out these bolts, pull this assembly up, change the filter out. We also rinse down the motor and everything, just, you know, keep her looking good, make it less crappy to work on, getting everything all grimy and stuff. Like to keep her clean. Also, so my AC was getting pretty hot when I'm operating. I start sweating in my cab having to open the doors, which isn't what we want when we have AC. So here's our condenser. All I did was, you know, just spray a little condenser cleaner on it and then let it sit for a few minutes and then just hose it off with the hose. So if your AC is starting to get warm on your 040 or whatever other models, this the condenser right here, you can tell because the AC lines go to it. It's real easy. Just keep it cleaned out. Dirt cakes up in these fins and doesn't let the air pass through and cool. So that's it. Now I gotta loosen these hose clamps. Get those out the way. Need a rag. So I went ahead and zip tied this back out the way. Gotta get this hose off of here. There she goes. Twist that up. That'll be good. Yep, 14. It's a little zapper. I need something a little stronger. Oh, there we go. That went easy. I didn't even need to pry that. There she is. Alright, so correction, this is going to be the part number that you need if your machine's like mine. I guess they just gave me some filters I didn't need, but it's okay, we'll take those back. That's going to be what you want right there. Alright, so you're going to take a 12 millimeter. Back off the little shield. That way you can get to the nut that's right here. Let's see if we can get some torque on that. Alright. The ground build, the 50 to 88 build, 170 on the ground.
No.
Alright. Okay, following on Kevin. Old School Auto. If you're ever in Sanford, need a good mechanic, he's your man. Alright, so split this thing off here. Slide this back on. We got Dozer out here. What's up, Dozer? Little German buddies. There it is. Probably just gonna do it like you would a car. Wheel. There we go. I'll pop this hose back on. Pop this hose back on. A little 7. Good. Now we got to change the filter inside here. Now we'll loosen up this filter here. Slide that down. Pop that one out. That's your part number for this little hydraulic filter. That's that. And now I need to top off the hydraulic fluid so it's at least halfway in the glass. Alright, so I drained out this for a little while. Filled it with some hydraulic fluid, make it easier for myself here. And that's good right there. Alright. All set, guys.